Alopecia ghosting. How did I obtain my home, my car, or even start my own business? I can teach you how, with little to no money down. Let TNT help repair your credit with bill settlement and debt management. Your past doesn't have to ruin your future. Your credit can be restored. Knowing where to start is the key.
Hi, I'm Christine Penn, and Nola, I want you to get ready for an all-new talk experience, Women of Significance, on the New Orleans Talk Network. Each week, we're covering new topics, new guests, new trends, and message of the day with me, your host, Christine Penn. So Nola, tune in each week on the New Orleans Talk Network, where we use our voice with power, with purpose.
This program does not reflect the views and opinions of the New Orleans Talk Network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, my name is Tamara.
Everything, no competition, how you win it every day. Hey, going hard, living big, just like a star. Trying to get it, already got it, and there ain't nothing no one can do about it. 'Cause we living that best life, yeah. We living that best life, we living that best life. We living that best life.
Hi. Hi. Hi, and welcome to the Women. Hi, and welcome to the Women of Significance show, a show with verse with power with a purpose. And I'm your host, the fabulous, the creative, the talent, the brave, Christine Penn. Also the author of Girl, Stop Tripping. Also the coming author of Girl, Get It Right. So we all know that what yesterday was turn back the hands of time. So we know some of y'all probably, well, I can't say that because the turn back the hand of time started Saturday. So Sunday you should be adjusted. So tell me guys, what you think about this time change? Do you like it or you don't like it? I don't like it personally because even though I get longer sleep, but I'm still at work a little longer. And believe me, trust me, I be watching the clock. Don't we all? So today, we always start our show off with a theme, and we are in the month of November. So November's theme is be thankful. It's the month of Thanksgiving. So what's Thanksgiving about, guys? Thanksgiving is about sharing with your families, breaking that bread, grandma's gold gumbo, pumpkin pie. Y'all know the good things. And we all get fat. And then come January, we want to work it out, you know. So anyway, welcome to the Women of Significance show. And thanks to all our listeners on the New Orleans Talk Network. You can take our app everywhere you go. You can download it on Android or Apple. And also you can take us everywhere you go. Remember, you provide the what? Conversation. And you provide the topic. I got that backwards. You provide the topic. And as you know, we provide the conversation. You should check out our show from last week. We had an awesome conversation. So let's get right into it. Every first of the month is Open Talk with Nikki's Corner. And tonight, you guys know what tonight is. It's Digging Deeper with Chrissy. And tonight, ladies, do I have a show for you? We're talking about alopecia. We know a lot of y'all deal with that. Baldness. I mean, I got a little something going on over here myself, Edge has always been thin. Hair's always, I done tried everything from drops to this to that. But ladies, we're going to get just a little bit more information coming from our guests tonight. And we have our guests in the building. Don't let me forget them. We have coming all the way from California. We have in the building Mr. Gary, and he owns a nonprofit dealing with alopecia. He's going to be on later. And also we have Miss Gwen Cook with Sisters in the Spirit Glam Squad. And she does hair specialties. She's going to show us how to help us with that alopecia. And then we got a phenomenal guest in the building. We can't forget about Karen Young. She's going to tell us how to deal with alopecia because guess what? She has it. I bet you didn't know that. All right, so let's jump right into our show. And the scripture of the month is coming from of the earth. And that's our scripture of the month. We always start with a scripture of the month because in this day and time, we do need Christ somewhere in our lives. Okay? And then we go into the prayer of the evening. Now, we always start our show off with the prayer of the evening. And like any other show, tonight we are praying about unity. You might say, well, why you want to pray about unity? Look around. So much division. And why? You know, I went in my word before I came on. I searched it. And Psalms 133:1 says, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. So let me tell you guys what unity brings on. Unity brings peace. Unity brings togetherness. Unity brings so much. But let me tell you what it does tear down. Unity holds us in unforgiveness and hate and envy and jealousy. For what? God says in his word, it's a pleasant for brothers to come together. You know, when we are on one mind and one accord, how much we can accomplish together, not apart, together. So tonight, I'm going to pray about unity. So all the people in the business and all the people in the building, bow your head just for a second and let's pray about unity. Heavenly Father, we thank you, first of all, Lord, for another day, another opportunity just to be among the living. Oh, God, we lift up unity today, God. You said in your word, behold, how good it is when brothers dwell together in unity. So, God, we praying that you show us how to be unified on one accord, doing your will, my Father in heaven, letting us know that when we come together, you said, what? One can flee how many? But two can do what? 10,000. So God, teach us how to love each other and come together in unity. I bind anything, Lord, that's not like you. I bind jealousy. I bind hate. I bind envy. I bind division. And I practice, Lord, you say life and death is in the power of the tongue. So I speak unity in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. All right. Wasn't that something? So I'm going to take a quick commercial break. And when I come back, I'm going to talk about what's going on around you. And we got a new business on this side, y'all. We got to check it out. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Adrena Winfrey with Aaron's Nesting Place.
And I'm Christine Penn with Women of Significance.
And our program is underwritten by the Bethesda Community Development Corporation,
a nonprofit 504c3 based in Jefferson Parish, specializing in housing for lower income families.
If you are a business owner or a church, we are here to ask you to become a donor or a sponsor of the New Orleans Talk Network media company.
Your cash donation will help us stay on air and also promote our upcoming community events, and your donation is tax deductible.
Becoming a sponsor on our network can grow your brand and reach more people in the New Orleans area. Just like advertising on TV or radio, it could never be easier on our network.
Any kind of donation can be accepted at NOTN Live on Cash App, or make out your checks to New Orleans Talk Network. It goes to a great cause.
Visit NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com for more information about becoming a sponsor or donor. And thank you. Hi, I'm Adrena Winfrey with Aaron's Nesting Place.
And I'm Christine Penn with Women of Significance.
And our program is underwritten by the Bethesda Community Development Corporation,
a nonprofit 504c3 based in Jefferson Parish, specializing in housing for lower income families.
If you are a business owner or a church, we are here to ask you to become a donor or a sponsor of the New Orleans Talk Network media company.
Your cash donation will help us stay on air and also promote our upcoming community events, and your donation is tax deductible.
Becoming a sponsor on our network can grow your brand and reach more people in the New Orleans area. Just like advertising on TV or radio, it could never be easier on our network.
Any kind of donation can be accepted at NOTN Live on Cash App, or make out your checks to New Orleans Talk Network. It goes to a great cause.
Visit NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com for more information about becoming a sponsor or donor. And thank you. Hi, I'm Adrena Winfrey with Aaron's Nesting Place.
And I'm Christine Penn with Women of Significance.
And our program is under...
And so tonight, our book of the month is Girl Stop Tripping by, Christine Penn, your host. So later on during the month, we'll be talking about this book. But in the meantime, let's talk about what's going on around us. What's going on around us is Books and Brunch. We having a reading gala with Dr. Tracy. She was on last week. And so we're going to be having that on December the 4th. And so we're going to be talking about that. Also, we have the National Black Chief Association. They're hosting the Chief Awards in 2020. And so that's going on around you. Tickets are on sale. You can call 267-226-7009 for vendor information through Chef Lewis. Our ice carvings at 504-715-5643. And don't forget Prime NOLA. We're going to be there filming live. The show is going to be coming live from there on next Monday night. And they are hiring. Prime NOLA is hiring. They're hiring for servers, bartenders, cook, and dishwashers. Okay, so I guess you're saying, well, who these two young ladies are? Okay, well, I'm going to let them introduce the grand opening of Diamond Hair Accessories on November the 13th. Hi, ladies. How y'all doing?
Good.
Okay. All right. So let's talk a little about what's going on at Diamond Hair and Associates. So what's going on there this weekend?
We will be having our grand opening from 12 to 3. We'll have prizes, giveaways, a live DJ, and a live host, Trophy Chocolate, well-known host in the city. And we'll also be giving away brows and lashes. We do hair, wig installs. We have bundles, a great bundle deal, and our prices are very competitive.
Okay. All right, so this Saturday, come on down to 1981 Areata Boulevard in Marrero, and they're going to be having their grand open Diamond Hair Accessories, 1981 Areata Boulevard in Marrero, and they're going to be from what time, ladies?
12 to 3.
12 to 3. So if you don't have anything to do on Saturday, come on down and support a new Black-owned business in our community, Diamond Hair Accessories. Bundles, wigs, braiding hair, makeup, and lashes. And this is their new makeup artist, Miss Brittany. Okay, and that's what's going on around you. And so we're coming right back with our first guest from out of California, Mr. Gary Sherwood. We'll be right back after these important messages.
The New Orleans Talk Network, now on your mobile device, on your computer, in your ear, and interactive. It's new, it's innovative, and it's on your mobile device. Android, iPhone, iPad, and on your computer. Take us wherever you go. Because we're interactive. 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
This program does not reflect the views and opinions of the New Orleans Talk Network. Viewer discretion is
Are you
advised.
looking for a home to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on the Gulf Coast that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
But don't nobody seem to know where to begin. Well, I'ma tell you something, and I hope you listening. Life gets better when Jesus is your friend. You can tell him anything, he'll tell you everything.
And welcome back to the Women of Significance show. And our topic tonight is bold, and beautiful. And so tonight we're going to be discussing alopecia. And so our first guest is Mr. Gary Sherwood. Hi, Mr. Gary.
How are you, Christine? Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for being a guest on the Women of Significance show. So can you introduce yourself to the audience first, please?
It'll be my pleasure. I am Gary Sherwood. I'm the Communications Director for the National Alopecia Areata Foundation, which, as Christine mentioned, is based in San Rafael, California. That is just north of San Francisco.
Wow. So can you give us a little information about your organization?
I'd be more than happy to. The National Alopecia Areata Foundation was founded in 1981 right here in Northern California by 3 women who themselves had alopecia areata. And we provide support, awareness, research, and advocacy for the alopecia areata community.
And what type of services do you offer?
Well, as I mentioned, we do provide support. I think that's probably primarily what your audience would most be interested in. We have support groups across the country. These are groups that meet both in person or with the pandemic. They've also been meeting via Zoom. We also have telephone support contacts.
Okay, Mr. Gary. So Mr. Gary, what were you saying, sir? Okay,
in your area, something like that, you can call them. They'll be happy to help you.
Okay, so Mr. Gary, so let's talk a little about alopecia. What is it? Hello? Yeah, Mr. Gary? Okay. So y'all guys know that we've been having some technical difficulties because Mr. Gary, are you back? Because of the internet here in the city due to the storm. So Cox, Cox Cable, so we've lost Mr. Gary. So hopefully we can get him to call in maybe. 1-563-999-1808. In the meantime, we do have some inside house guests that's going to talk a whole lot about alopecia. So we lost Mr. Gary. We'll try to get him back, and maybe he can just join in on the conversation on Digging Deeper with Chrissy, bold, beautiful, and bald. So we'll take a quick commercial break, and we're coming back with Gwen Cook and Karen Young. They're in the building. not on the internet. We be right back.
The New Orleans Talk Network, now on your mobile device, on your computer, in your ear, and interactive. It's new, it's innovative, and it's on your mobile device. Android, iPhone, iPad, and on your computer. Take us wherever you go. Because we're interactive. 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Hi, I'm Adrena Winfrey with Aaron's Nesting Place.
And I'm Christine Penn with Women of Significance.
And our program is underwritten by the Bethesda Community Development Corporation,
a nonprofit 504c3 based in Jefferson Parish, specializing in housing for lower income families.
If you are a business owner or a church, we are here to ask you to become a donor or a sponsor of the New Orleans Talk Network Media Company.
Your cash donation will help us stay on air and also promote our upcoming community events, and your donation is tax deductible.
Becoming a sponsor on our network can grow your brand and reach more people in the New Orleans area. Just like advertising on TV or radio, it could never be easier on our network.
Any kind of donation can be accepted at NOTN Live on Cash App, or make out your checks to New Orleans Talk Network. It goes to a great cause.
Visit NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com for more information about becoming a sponsor or donor. And thank you. Hi, I'm Adrena Winfrey with Aaron.
Everybody talking about trying to hustle hard. Don't nobody want to talk about God. Trying to get it in.
So welcome back to the Women of Significance show. And as earlier, we were trying to talk to Mr. Gary Sherwood out of San Diego, California, because digging deeper, tonight's topic is alopecia. And we know a lot of us women are out there dealing with this. Me, I'm number one. See them sides? Okay. So tonight I have Miss Gwen Cook. And I also have Miss Karen Young. And you guys know Karen. And I'm quite sure you're very familiar with Miss Gwen Cook. So I got these two specialties. One is a testimony because Karen actually has alopecia. She's actually bald. And Miss Gwen is the person you will go to get the help for your alopecia. So we're going to get some very informative information, ladies, so we can help grow our hair back. So we're going to start out with Miss Gwen. So Miss Gwen, talk to the audience, sweetheart.
Hi, everyone. My name is Gwendolyn Cook. I'm also a salon owner of Sisters in the Spirit Glam Spa. And what I specialize in is healthy hair and also those with alopecia. So I also have a detox shampoo and conditioner that helps with detoxing the scalp, as well as also I do free haircuts for wigs for kids. So you can come in, those who have over 12 inches of hair, or you can come in and get a free cut, and I deliver the hair for wigs for kids for those who have alopecia or may need a wig. Also, I have Tingle Balm, which is the balm, and it's also for hair, and it really, really works.
Yeah, it does. I've been using it.
So it's cool, and it stops hair breakage as well, and it's soothing to the scalp, and also the liquid Tingle Balm. So what I did was it actually have 2 Kings 4:7, where the Lord just said, "Go fill the jars up with oil, pay off all your debts, and you and your sons live off the rest." And I have 3 sons, so everything here, like I said, it really, really works.
And I'm a testimony to that because I've been using the Tinkle Balm on the sides, and my hair has gotten thick. And even at work, they've noticed the difference with my hair because what happened is I had a little accident, and where I went to a salon, and I did have some type of hair, but I went there and got a color, and the color or the chemicals, whatever they were using, took out all my hair. And so I met Miss Gwen, and she introduced me to her.
My new line, GC Exclusive Hair Care,
Also, let me
professional
see
hair
the-
care.
So she introduced me to the Tinkle Balm, and I've been using it not just for my hair, but on my feet. And she told me to take and rub it on my feet and sleep with socks on. You know, I don't sleep with no socks, but I can honestly be a testimony, guys, that this stuff works because you can see my edges. I hardly didn't have any, but now they're growing back. My hair is getting thick, and it's really it works. It really works. So you can try it if you like. But look like we got Mr. Gary back. Are you back, Mr. Gary?
I am indeed. I'm so sorry about that.
That's
Christine. Looks like
okay.
we
We're
got
so
cut off.
happy to have you back. So this is Gwen. Hi, Gwen.
Hi,
Gwen.
Gary. How are you?
This is
I'm just fine. Thank you.
this
Nice to meet you.
this is Karen.
Hi, Mr. Gary. How you doing?
Okay.
So we're talking about alopecia. That's our subject for today. So we want to know what informative information can you give us about alopecia? Matter of fact, what is alopecia?
Okay, that's a very good question. Alopecia in and of itself is any type of hair loss. And so it sounds like you were discussing the types of hair loss that you and your guests have been experiencing. And what the foundation I work for, National Alopecia Areata Foundation, does is we help people who are experiencing what is called alopecia areata. And that is hair loss caused by your immune system not recognizing your own hair follicles. It's very similar. I'm sure a number of your audience are familiar with the phenomenon of someone has an organ transplant, and your organ may be a perfect match, but nevertheless, sometimes your immune system will reject it for reasons we still don't know. Same thing happens with the hair follicles. If you have alopecia areata, for whatever reason, your immune system doesn't recognize those hair follicles and rejects them, and that's why they fall out. And that's why you experience baldness.
Okay. You guys can go.
Okay. Also, due to most of the medication that they are on as well, and also their diet, what they're taking in.
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to pinpoint what causes the immune system to reject your hair. And I can really only speak about alopecia areata. There are other types of hair loss, other types of alopecia out there, such as traction alopecia. And, you know, those types of hair loss, male pattern baldness is a form of alopecia. But when it comes to alopecia areata, why your immune system rejects the hair, that we still don't really know. And that's why it's been so tricky to get FDA approved treatment or a cure.
Okay, so there's no cure for alopecia.
Not for alopecia areata. Unfortunately, there's not. And I know you and your guests have been discussing treatments, and there are treatments for other types of hair loss, for other types of alopecia. But for alopecia areata, if your hair is falling out because of your immune system, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot. Now, there are treatments that work on some people. For example, like a corticosteroid injection or a topical cream. That brings hair back for some people, but not everyone. And that's why those treatments are not approved by the FDA. We are looking forward to the FDA approving perhaps 2 treatments within the next 12 months, which would work on most people who have alopecia areata. We're thinking that those are probably going to be what are called JAK inhibitors. What a JAK inhibitor does is it basically suppresses your immune system so that your immune system kind of goes to sleep and doesn't attack your hair follicles. And we believe FDA is going to be approving those within the next year. So, we keep our fingers crossed and we'll see, because those treatments seem to be doing pretty well in the clinical trials.
I'm looking forward.
Okay, Mr. Gary, what you want to say, Gwen?
I said I'm looking forward. That would be very enlightening to my clients.
Right. So, Mr. Gary, is there any more information that you can give to us directly about it?
Well, I would encourage your audience to visit our website, which is www.naaf.org. And there they'll be able to find a wealth of information on alopecia areata. They'll be able to find out exactly how we're able to help. We have a calendar of various events and when support groups meet. We have news on research and various activities within our community, which I encourage people to look at.
Yes.
If people in your audience are legislatively inclined and want to, meet with their congressional representatives. Oh, and there is our website. That's Joshua Dobbs, by the way, of the Pittsburgh Steelers, who has alopecia areata. If people in your audience are legislatively inclined and they would like to meet with their lawmakers, their congresspeople, their senators, and learn how they can have laws passed that'll be beneficial to the alopecia areata community and the people losing their hair in general, they can contact me directly. I'll give my email address right here on air. It is Gary, Gary, just like my name is spelled there on the Chiron, NAAF.org. Write me directly, and I'll tell you about our legislative liaison program and how that works.
Okay, you may already have me already in your email, gwen2cook@gmail.com, or either Wigs by Gwen. I've already registered with you all. You all are doing a wonderful and great job.
Thank you so much, Gwen. That's very nice to hear.
So look at that, Mr. Gary. You weigh how many miles you from us? And you already got somebody who registered. So you're making a difference.
I am probably around 2,000 miles from you.
All right. You're making a difference 2,000 miles away.
Well, we are not just all across the United States. We have support groups in different parts of the world as well. We have a support group in Russia. We have, believe it or not, a support group in Iran. We have groups all over the globe. So if anyone with alopecia areata listening to this should need help, we hopefully will have a support group in your area, especially if it's in the continental United States. But if you're living in another part of the world, you can still reach out to us because we do have support groups in other parts of the planet. And, we'll be happy to hook you up, give you contact information for them. I also want to let your audience know we have an annual patient conference. Now, we have not been able to have that conference in person the last couple of years due to the pandemic. We got to look out for safety. However, we believe we'll be able to have our first in-person conference in 3 years next June.
Wonderful.
Precisely June 30th through July 3rd, 2022. And that will be in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
So if anyone in your audience or has a family member or they themselves have alopecia areata and would like to come to this conference, we usually get upwards of 600 people and their families at these conferences. We encourage you to come. We have all kinds of things to offer. We have seminars, workshops. We have a panel where people can ask the experts. Those are, the researchers who are looking for a cure and a treatment. They can talk to those researchers directly. I run a workshop on how people can hold fundraisers and do awareness events in their communities. So we have a whole lot to offer. And so we really hope that people can attend that. We're really hoping that perhaps we can even get Congresswoman Ayanna Presley to come to the conference. She's told me that she would like to attend. When you're dealing with lawmakers, their schedules can get pretty busy, but we're hoping that she can attend because she herself has alopecia areata. She's a great friend to our community, and she would really like to attend that conference. So hopefully if you and your audiences are able to attend, they might have a chance to get to, interact with the Congresswoman herself.
Yes, Gary. I believe that was you who told me to come and get a booth. And I'm looking forward to coming and attending in Washington, D.C.
Fantastic. That's great. That's wonderful. And if there's like any vendors out there who would like to attend, we do have like vendors tables.
Yes.
And so you can reach out to us and learn how to become a vendor as well.
Yeah, that's what you encouraged me to do before the pandemic. So I'm looking forward.
Wonderful.
So,
Excellent. Oh, I look forward to seeing you there.
Okay.
So, Mr. Garrett, we want to appreciate the information you've given to us. Is there anything else you want to share with our audience before we tell you goodbye or good night?
Well, I would want to reassure your audience that if they do have alopecia areata and perhaps they feel they're the only person who has it, know that, 6.9 million Americans are affected by this condition. There's a lifetime risk of 2.1%, which is not insignificant. And so if you're feeling like you're the only one who has this, if you're feeling alone, please reach out to us. And again, I would encourage you, if you can, to come to the conference so you can be with like upwards of 600 other people who also have this disease. And, you can feel like you're really part of a community.
Yes. Well, I want to say I appreciate you taking out your time today to come be a part of the topic alopecia and also part of the Women of Significance show. We really appreciate your presence.
It's absolutely my pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you, Mr. Gary. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Looking forward to seeing you in
Please do
DC.
the same.
Thank you.
Me too.
Okay.
Look forward to it.
Okay.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're coming back with Miss Gwen and Miss Karen, somebody who actually has alopecia. We're going to let her talk a little bit. We'll be back.
You on a mission. Now I can understand.
Hi, my name is Tamisha Golston. How did I obtain my home, my car, or even start my own business? I can teach you how, with little to no money down. Let TNT help repair your credit with bill settlement and debt management. Your past doesn't have to ruin your future. Your credit can be restored. Knowing where to start is the key.
Hi, I'm Christine Penn, and NOLA, I want you to get ready for an all-new talk experience, Women of Significance, on the New Orleans Talk Network. Each week, we're covering new topics, new guests, new trends, and message of the day with me, your host, Christine Penn. So NOLA, tune in each week on the New Orleans Talk Network, where we use our voice with power, with purpose.
Welcome back to the Women of Significance show. And if you're tuning in, you're on the New Orleans Talk Network with your host, Christine Penn, with the Women of Significance show. And tonight we're talking about a topic, and our segment is Digging Deeper with Chrissy. So tonight we're talking about alopecia, something that us as women, I think that we kind of like ignore. But guess what? We have a testimony here. We have Miss Karen Young, who actually has alopecia. And so I just have to ask her, welcome, Miss Karen.
Hi, Christine. How you doing?
It's such a pleasure to have you on the Women of Significance show.
Well.
And so let's talk a little about the alopecia. So when you first found out about it, how did you deal with it?
Freaking out. Like, why am I losing my hair? What is going on? But to piggyback off what he said about traction alopecia, I did everything. Everything. Like, what is going on with my hair? And I know as you get older, your hair thin. Some people thin. I kept thinning in the middle, on the sides. And they say maybe it's from the glue. Doing different things with the glue. The braids pulling and yanking. And, we so eager to take the traction alopecia. That's what I have. Traction alopecia. And I spoke with you. I had tried everything. Went through all kind of clinics, medicines, the shock, the treatment. I went through everything. Like, Lord, I want my hair back. But then I was like, you know what? I'm me. So I'm going to just do it what I do. Bald it is. And I made a video. I said, you know what? This is what it is. I'm going to just, like embrace the kids say, YOLO it. Ma, you look good with your bald head. Ma, why you don't wear your bald head more? Ma, you look good. What's wrong with you? Your hair look good. And I embrace it. And I just, like I told you, I can rock whatever. Whatever I'm feeling, that's what I rock.
Yes,
So
you can.
I'm not hiding anything or
Right.
whatever because that's who I am. I'm bald. And like you say, bald and beautiful.
Yep, very bald
that
and
is
beautiful.
who I am.
Yeah.
So that's what it is, traction alopecia. And like you said, a piggyback, a lot of people dealing with it. And they are ashamed of it. When I met you, what did I say? You stopped me and said, girl, your hair is gorgeous. I was like, girl, I am bald head.
Yeah, she told me that. We met. Let's piggyback. We met at the
brunch.
The
cancer
cancer brunch.
Yes.
And you know, she was just so bold and confident, and I loved her. You know, her little swag as a woman. You know, she had a little hair on, a little dress, and she was bopping. I said, you know, like as women, we don't compliment each other enough without being envy or jealous of each other. And I just saw a confident, beautiful black woman that I was admiring from afar. And so when I walked up to her, I was like, I love your wig. She's like, girl, I'm bald. And I was like, what? She's like, girl, I'm bald. Look at these pictures. Look at these pictures. I said, girl, I got to get you on the show. So believe it or not, Miss Karen right here gave me the thing to want to do this show about alopecia because there's so many women out there suffering with it.
Yes.
And they don't want to talk about it.
Embarrassed.
They're very embarrassed.
Yes. And it brings down low self-esteem.
It does.
So not only do I do customized wigs, but I also sell them. And you can reach me at Wigs by Gwen.
Yes.
And then at one time you couldn't catch me wearing a wig, but now I enjoy all of the different colors and styles. So I have to provide them for my clients. So then now that I wear them, I get more clients.
So you the brand.
Yes.
Look, because when
You
she
can
came,
call Wigs by Gwen. You can come by Gwen and
I
grab
didn't know
a
who
wig
she was.
in the
gotta
color,
be honest.
in its style.
I didn't know who she was. I was like, Gwen?
That's what
any
I said,
color,
Miss Gwen.
any style, any shape, I can do it.
Wow.
So come by Wigs by Gwen.
So that's it. So go ahead, Karen.
Ladies, you do not have anything to be embarrassed about because, I mean, you're beautiful within. And I tell anybody, like I met you, I said, girl, look, I got it going on.
Yeah,
My heart is big. So
do.
it's okay. You know,
Yes, it is.
Be who you are.
But you know, as women, we've been taught since children that our hair, you know, the Bible say a woman's hair is her glory.
Yes.
So how do you deal with that as a woman when you don't have any glory? So what do you do?
Being me. I am who I am. Like you said earlier, I am who I am. I'm confident. So that's it. Be who you are. And they're going to accept you for you.
And
it's that inner beauty
yes.
that just brings out that outer beauty.
Right. Because, you know, I joined the Alopecia. I've been following them. There are some beautiful black beauties that are bald.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if anybody watched what it was. Married, not the Married House. You know the segment we be watching.
Married to Medicine.
There you go. And what's her name?
Yes.
Yeah, she was the psychiatrist.
Yes.
She was. I don't know. It's
confidence
something.
Level
Confidence. It was just out.
You have to be confident.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, I guess she knew she had a strike against her. She was tall.
Yes.
Number one, she had alopecia.
Yes.
And she was bald, and she just. You look beyond the baldness because you saw her confidence.
Exactly.
Yes. I mean, it was just it lighted up the
self-esteem.
Yes.
Yes. When people ask me all the time, they said, even at my job, how long is your hair? And I said, I don't have any. And they're like, what? I don't have any. I'm not hiding any. And then he'll lift my wig. He was like, oh my God, Karen. I'm like, I am who I am. But that's how they be. They be like, oh my God, Karen. Or two, they'll stop me and be like, oh my God, someone told me I have cancer. I don't have cancer. Who said that? Like, where you get that from?
Because most people think,
but not all cancer clients
exactly.
or cancer survivors. They're also lupus.
Exactly. It's different
as well
things.
as others that have
hair
alopecia.
loss. So lupus and what else, Miss Gwen?
I believe it was something. I'm trying to remember. But now, what we found out due to COVID, we have more clients with hair loss.
Yeah,
wow.
all kind of, like you said, to piggyback off of what you said, Miss Gwen, it's the medicine. Some people are diabetic, some
Right.
all
High
kind of
blood
issues.
pressure.
High blood pressure, it thins you, and as you get older, some of us we thin. And I'm one of thin here, like an old man, thin here, then it's here, then it's here, then it's,
There are
and
even
in
younger
certain
men
spot-
now.
Well, of course,
And I think due to the foods that we're eating now.
it's everything, not just
Yes.
the food, is everything.
And then we kind of like most people like dairy products. They don't really
Mm-hmm.
know that that could be also one of the effects.
Yes.
And in our diet
Mhm.
and things that we're taking in.
Mhm.
That's deep.
It's a lot of things.
That's not even something that I would have even thought of is dairy in my diet.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
You have different people.
So
with-
what about biotin? You know, what it is
Biotin.
biotin. You know,
Yeah,
does-
biotin.
yeah, biotin. Does
it
that
does
really-
work, yes.
I was
And it
wondering
for skin and nails
I
as well.
think-
Yeah, that's
See, everything doesn't work for
For
everyone.
everybody.
right.
Because I done tried it all. Believe me, I done spend money after money trying everything, going to different specialties, doctors, this, doing that. I mean, I done a biopsy, I did everything. And sometimes you grow a fungus around, that's what happened. You grow a fungus and then the tissue grow
So
around
that's
the
why
fungus.
I'm coming out with the pink edition with
So-
the detoxification of the scalp.
Mhm.
So we're detoxing everything that
The
you
scalp.
take in because it comes through the scalp.
Okay. But what if the tissue grow around the follicles? It can't grow back because it's
Well, that's what we're trying to
covering.
work on now, and that's what he had mentioned. That
Okay.
within a year or so, they may have found something. But
Okay.
other than that, right now we still haven't found
Okay.
the cure for it.
Yeah.
Alopecia.
Because see,
areata.
that's what I have, traction alopecia, and it doesn't, because of the fungus, the tissue grew around the scalp, the follicles, and stop it from growing.
But that's why it's good to detox the scalp. So
Mhm.
when you cleanse it,
Mhm.
and then it'll allow that scalp to be cleansed in order for it to flow to come through the scalp.
So, okay, ladies, we're going to take one more commercial break, and when we come back, I want to ask some more questions. So we coming back with this talk about alopecia, because I think I suffer with it a little. So we be right back after these commercial breaks. Coming right back.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Adrena Winfrey with Aaron's Nesting Place.
And I'm Christine Penn with Women of Significance.
And our program is underwritten by the Bethesda Community Development Corporation,
a nonprofit 504c3 based in Jefferson Parish, specializing in housing for lower income families.
If you are a business owner or a church, we are here to ask you to become a donor or a sponsor of the New Orleans Talk Network media company.
Your cash donation will help us stay on air and also promote our upcoming community events, and your donation is tax deductible.
Becoming a sponsor on our network can grow your brand and reach more people in the New Orleans area. Just like advertising on TV or radio, it could never be easier on our network.
Any kind of donation can be accepted at NOTN Live on Cash App, or make out your checks to New Orleans Talk Network. It goes to a great cause.
Visit NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com for more information about becoming a sponsor or donor. And thank you. Hi.
I'm Gwen Cook. I'm GC exclusive. Yeah, Gwen Cook.
Hi, and welcome back to the Women of Significance show. And if you're just tuning in, we're talking about alopecia with my guest, Karen Young, and my hair specialist, Miss Gwen Cook. And so I have some questions. Okay, let's start out with Karen over here. So, Karen, I want to know, how do you embrace your baldness? Because a lot of women, they're still not embracing their baldness.
Well, like I said earlier, I'm not hiding anything. Like some days I wear hair because the way I work, and some days I'm just walking around bald. Because like I said, your confidence level has to be high. You have to love who you are So that's how I embrace me being bald. I can't speak for everyone else because everyone else, their time and their season is going to come. But for me, when I'm ready to be bald, okay, I take it off. When I'm ready to be someone else or whoever, I'm someone else. So
that's what I like about them wigs, y'all. You could be all kind. You can be anybody you want to be.
Yes,
and
DMX said it best.
Yes,
yes. So my confidence level, and I embrace who I am, being bald. That's just who I am.
And so another thing is, during the commercial break, we were talking about braiding the hair and the glue in the hair.
Yes.
And we were saying that it's not good for the hair. So, Ms. Gwen, that's your
Protective
specialty.
hairstyles. That was what we need to specialize in. We have some of the braiders that is too tight, and then they're breaking out with all kind of infection or whatever, and also it may be from the type of hair. They may be allergic to the type of hair that they're using as well.
It's the tension, and for me, I'm not saying for everyone, Ms. Gwen, it's the tension that you put on your hair.
Yes.
And I notice as you get older, you can't put a lot of tension on your hair. You cannot. Even with the glue, like we trying to take it out to go get the next style and everything. So I was doing that bad. Then the sewing, tight to my scalp, pulling it out, pulling my hair. Then we scratch underneath the track. When we scratching, we pulling. And as we scratch, we pulling our hair. We pulling our follicles, and it's weakened. And that's where it starts, the traction alopecia.
Wow.
Okay, well, that's where it come in. Also, when you are wearing those braids or what have you, they're not taking care of their scalp. They're not applying the moisture that they need.
Right.
So, Tingle Balm, it really, really works. So you can use it to grease your scalp. You must grease your scalp.
Yeah.
Or it will become dry and brittle, and then it breaks off. So when you take the braids out, it tangles all up, and then a lot of hair comes out because you have not been moisturizing your scalp. And this is all you need, and it really, really works.
Yeah, it works.
And also, it depends, because I've done that too, brushing, combing my hair. It depends on how you comb your hair out after you take the braids out. And you have to start from the bottom and work your way up. Because if you don't, I had that bad, I would just comb.
No, you have some that do not comb and go straight to the bowl, and then by them not combing their hair out, it tangles up.
Yes.
Well, I think, ladies, that we need to go back to treating our hair.
Yes.
Instead of just getting these quick
GC
looks.
exclusive come in.
Okay, GC exclusive.
Yes.
Professional hair care, therapeutic shampoo and conditioner, as well as the Tingle Balm hairdress.
So that's what I'm saying. I just feel like we're not treating our hair anymore.
No,
we're not.
We're just taking these quick fixes.
That's why we need
and that's
to go
why we
back
don't have
to
no
basics.
hair.
That's why.
Dealing with moisturizing the scalp.
Yes.
Right. So, at first I thought it was a curse when this happened, but I count it as a blessing now.
Oh, yeah.
It's a blessing. I love it. I do. I love it. I mean, I love it. I can change colors with it. Well, thank you. I can change colors with it. But at first, I'm not going to lie to you, Karen, I was upset.
Really?
What? I was mad as hell. Because the reason being is because I've been trying to grow my hair all my life. And then if I get a little longness, I'm like happy, I could get a little roll, a little, a little curl. And then she does this. Girl, I was outdone. I went to work. I was mad. I was angry. I was cussing. I was asking God to forgive me and everything. But I got to tell you guys, the Lord taught me how to embrace it.
Come on.
Yes.
He did.
Come on.
Because I was very depressed about my hair. But then I learned to just embrace it. And I think I saw the more inner beauty than the outer beauty.
Come on.
Yes.
And so it gave me more confidence. And I was like, "Ooh, girl, you looking good."
Yes.
Then I put on them people eyes. I got them eyes on. Them people eyes. Girl, you can dress it up, dress it down.
Yes.
And then this became my little mentor right here. Karen. And I think Karen is beautiful. I do. I
Thank
mean, I
you.
love the way
She is
she wears
beautiful.
her hair with confidence, and it takes a lot
Oh, it does.
when a
Yes.
woman is bald headed to be
Yes.
confident.
And rebuilding that self-esteem.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Girl,
Which means a
I
lot.
don't think I ever lost myself. Girl, like, it is what it is.
So listen, ladies, I have the last of the segment, and the last of the segment is called the message of the day. Okay.
Come on.
So our message of the day is about instructions. Okay, so look, before I left home, I got me a little notepad. Y'all know, people that know me know I love to write. I'm a writer. Okay, so it's obviously. So the message of the day is about instructions. And so tonight, Gwen gave some instructions. Mr. Gary gave some instructions. And also Karen gave some. And me, myself, I'm always giving them. So Proverbs 1:7 says,
Yes.
fools despise wisdom and instructions. Then 1:5 says, a wise man will hear and increase learning to know wisdom and instructions. So ladies, what is instructions? What is instructions, Gwen? Instructions is a direction or order. Information. So a lot of us, let me say us,
Lack of information.
a lack of information is causing us a lot of headaches, pain,
Yes.
suffering,
Stress.
exactly, because we refuse to listen to instructions. So tonight, I hope it's something that was said on this show that has led you to pay more attention and instructions. So Karen, is there something you want to tell the audience tonight before we go?
Take better care of your hair and just, like you said, treat it with respect, which I wish I would have did, because I think all of that played a big part in me losing my hair. The tension on my hair, the braids, the glue, and everything. That's not for everybody. Just, I'm saying for me, because I don't know nobody jumping like, oh, that didn't do that to my hair. It's for me. And a lot of women, same thing. Because when I was in the clinic, same problem. Lost their hair through the same issues. So just, I wish I would have did things different when I was a little younger with my hair. Because I had long, beautiful hair. But I would have did that different.
So
I'd have
take
treated
better
my
care.
hair better. Yes.
And Miss Gwen?
I would like to say love your hair.
Wow.
Love your hair.
Right.
And if you would like to come get your products at 504-366-HAIR,
Yes.
which is 504-366-4247.
All right, Miss
Looking
Gwen.
forward to
And
seeing you.
like I said, guys, like I said every night. Now look, guys, next week we doing it live from Prime
Yes.
Nola. And our open talk is next week. Also, Nikki's Corner. I know you guys checked that out last week. But look, Miss Gwen information is on there. So if you guys want to check her out, you can. And I can verse for her and let you guys know it works. Tingle Bomb work. So until next week, guys, I'm going to say good night. Thank you for tuning in one more time of the Women of Significance show. And I'm your host, the fabulous Christine Penn. Until next week, guys, be blessed and enjoy your week.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. Let me dub. T-Real. Call the Lord. Tell him how you feel.